So I thought that I would share a little bit about what I struggle with personally. Not just me, but many people. This world as a whole overall seems to struggle with this. It deals with this concept of fleshly desire. I mean, look at the world. I mean, what's the point of this world that we live in? When you look around, I'm talking about the infrastructure, I'm talking about how it's set up, how it's designed. It's designed for pleasure. This is kind of like a Venus construct. If you understand the meaning of what Venus is, it deals with love, desire, flesh, all these things. You can say sex as well. And when you think about this world, you need sex for this reality to exist. And I've just noticed that these things that bring the most pleasure also bring the most suffering. And this is my opinion. This is what I've discovered myself. Um, and I've also found that the most fulfilling things that you will experience, they come from the opposite of, what gives you that pleasure or comfort or the things that just make you feel good. Just doing something just for the sake of feeling good. It's being connected to some other type of purpose other than, getting that pleasure. And this is a concept that troubles me because I'm not I'm not blaming people for going out, having a good time, doing things. Example, going to festivals, going to clubs, restaurants, bars, have a good time. But I think it becomes an extreme, when you indulge in pleasures. And I've noticed it. It just causes a lot of suffering because you give all of your time and energy in pursuit of this pleasure, and then after you experience that pleasure, it's like a small moment. It'll leave you feeling empty after. You got to be careful about how much comfort and pleasure you have in your life. And it's a difficult thing. This is no easy task. This is a tall task because life can also feel like a burden. Sometimes we resort to comfort and pleasure because the weight of the world, it just feels too heavy. So we want to just relax. We want to indulge in whatever our desires are. And, we can get creative like this. Like people get creative with what they want to do to feel good. And, I talked about it in my video about the astrological energies. Venus represents that desire, and the moon is more comfort. So when you think about these two in particular, these are not good if you have goals that you're trying to attain. If you're trying to reach a certain place in your mind, you're going to need to be very cautious with these energies because it's going to keep you in a box. It's going to trap you. Um, and you will be refrained from reaching that pedestal that you know that you're capable of and you definitely can achieve it. It's going to take a different type of commitment because honestly, when you do indulge too much, it weakens you not just physically but your mind. It mentally weakens you because you're not thinking at a higher level. You're thinking lower vibrational thoughts, experiencing pleasure. I don't need to get into the details of pleasure. You all get it. Drugs, sex, junk food, just indulging in these things without any deeper meaning, just so you can experience that hit or that pleasure. But, anyways, This is some very serious stuff because no one can do it for you. You hear all these people on YouTube, just like I'm speaking about it. You hear people talk about how you can avoid comfort. And yes, they make good points, but at the end of the day, they're not going to be able to do it for you. I'm not going to be able to do it for you. I struggle with this myself. And this world, it's like a Venus world. There are temptations. You go around, especially in big cities, what do you see? You see people dressing up, trying to look good. That's Venus. It's about looking good, physical attraction. And there's a sexual appeal to it. So there's a lot of temptation when it comes to that. You also have substances that you can receive, like, I don't need, like, I'm not going to go into the details of that, like I just said. But my point is, this is a Venus world. And if you indulge too much in these pleasures, you indulge too much, you might find that there's a suffering behind it. I know I repeat myself, but I feel like I'm somehow in my purpose when I'm speaking on these things because the throat is kind of like a something we need to work on. We exercise the throat chakra, just like when you work out physically, or you're working out your legs, your abs, your core, your arms, shoulders, doing workouts. This is also it, and I don't know if y'all heard it. It's called the Venus flytrap. It's essentially this. It looks amazing. It looks like it's going to satisfy your desire, and then it sucks all your energy away, and you feel drained. You feel depressed and out of balance, and you got to figure this out yourself. At the end of the day, I'm just sharing my experience, and because this is what I struggle with, and so that's why I'm speaking on it. And maybe you all relate as well, but it's no easy thing. It's some serious stuff. Um, Entertainment is another aspect of Venus. Um, People love to be entertained, whether it's like going to a casino and just gambling a lot, or what I have already said, bars, clubs. This stuff troubles me, and I wouldn't be speaking on it if I didn't think it was important. The stuff that troubles me. Don't think I got it all figured out because, like I said, I do not. I'm working through it. We need connection, we need collaboration, communication, and if you don't have that, if you don't have healthy connections, you might fall down into a lower frequency, and that's the unfortunate truth of what goes on in this reality. Uh, I'm definitely going to be speaking more on this, and this stuff it's just so hard. It's not easy, but it doesn't mean you can't do it. Um, the flesh, sacrificing the flesh just seems unbearably difficult, because we're in the world. When it's kind of liberating in a way. You're able to let go of these things, and you're in that spiritual mode. You're living with spirit. So we can't. It's difficult because this is what a lot of people want, including myself at times. And what I work through, we want physical things in this world. We want money. We want sex. We want power. We want control. and letting go of those things or go against what this world has taught us, how this world is set up to be. And this is just the way that I'm seeing it right now. It's just the way that I'm seeing it. Let go of wanting things, or I should say things that are of this fleshly substance, of just experiencing that flesh for pleasure. So I want to articulate my words in a way that's practical, and I'm saying what I should be saying. Discipline and action. Like I said, Mars represents that vital life force energy. Saturn is the discipline to stay with it over long periods of time. I mean, think about the concept of, and this is probably gonna be the last thing I say. Imagine giving up all sexual desire, meaning you don't want. I mean, sex is essential for procreation, but I'm talking about letting go of the pleasure aspect of it, just doing it just to experience the pleasurable feeling of it. That is something that is difficult, but you know it creates a burden as well, because what gives you pleasure could also give you a burden. I don't want to go on and on about this. This video is probably long enough. I'm going to continue to make more videos, but I just had to talk about this whole idea of the flesh. The planet Venus represents this, the love, the attraction, and buying into that love, and you can feel drained as a result if it's not meant for something of a higher purpose. And sometimes it's not easy to find that partner, because relationships is ruled by Libra, which is a Venus sign. To be connected in a partnership, some people haven't found that, and that's where it can get difficult, because we need real connections. We need healthy, strong connections to help build each other up. And I personally am at a point where something's calling me to just surrender the flesh, let go of it, the desire aspect of it, just let it go.